Yo, what's up guys? Mayor here, and welcome back to another video. I hope you guys have been having a good day and a good week as well, because today we're going to be talking about the little Michelin man, NovaOnline, because as of recent, he's been putting a little watermark over his videos, really thinking that that's going to save him from all of us content creators using his content. And an update on the shower videos, he hasn't been doing those anymore. Last video I said how they went from every few days to weekly. Now they're just gone. These last couple of weeks he hasn't uploaded a shower video at all. Nova as of recent has done absolutely nothing but dropped old videos that he's made to supposedly empty his storage, but I really feel like it's just an excuse for him to be lazy. He's like, well, I have all this old, uninteresting content that I'm gonna put out there. I'm just not gonna make new content. You wanna know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna sit, play on my Switch, or play on my PS Portal, and lay in bed all day. There are only a few without watermarks that I'm going to use first to show off what he's been doing as of recent, and I just want to make it a point again, these watermarks that Nova has put in his videos, they don't mean anything, they don't do anything, it doesn't give him any power whatsoever. He really thinks it does, but it doesn't. All of the content that everyone makes on him is under fair use.
7-Eleven has cold pressed juices? Let's try these out because I've never seen cold pressed juice at a gas station before. So from what I've heard, there is 4 different flavors of their juice. This one is the Tropical Glow, which has pineapple, orange, banana, apple, mango, passion fruit, and coconut. So I'm very looking forward to trying this. They've got a green juice, they've got a tropical juice, they've got a berry juice, and they got a strawberry banana juice. And I've got a code for a free one in my 7-Eleven app, so let's try it. Let's give it first impressions. Oh, it smells exactly like a mango smoothie. Very quick look at the macros. There is 49 grams of sugar, but no added sugars, so that's good. Let's try this out. Debunking. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. This is some of the best shit I drank. From a gas station? This shit is incredible. 7-Eleven, bravo. I've been a 7-Eleven stand for a long time, and this takes the cake. This is one of my absolute favorite items from 7-Eleven. Now on to this date. I think this has to deserve a 25, or better yet, that's not enough, a 6-7 out of 10. A 67 out of 10. This is how this juice is. If you have a 7-Eleven near you, get this shit. It's incredible. NovaOnline Universe, signing off.
So, he pulls out 6-7 as his rating for this drink, and I'm not gonna lie, that meme is getting real annoying now. I just got off a stream with Uncle Gums, and he spammed the same thing at me as well. It's a real great similarity that all of these cows have. They all try to be hip and cool with all the cool kids. Hey, look at me. I'm like y'all. And it's just weird. The little Michelin man has been trying to convince us all that he's been losing weight as of recent, and it's not true whatsoever. He shows us a video of him going to a scale and weighing himself, and he's only 230 pounds, but it really just seems like he's sitting or doing something to not put all of his weight on the scale, because he doesn't show anything at all. All he shows really in the camera is a toe and the weight that's being put on the scale. And I'm pretty sure he's picking up this saga real quick and letting it die, because in February, I think February 28th, is when he has to show that he's lost weight since last year. And he obviously hasn't. He's just gotten heavier. And there's nothing wrong with being a bigger individual, right? It's just when you do nothing about it, and when you say you are, it's just pathetic.
Alright, y'all, I want to give a little context on my last video when I said you were all going to be real surprised come February 28th. So earlier this year, I posted a video in the gym saying that I'm going to record a video 1 year from now documenting my weight loss. At the time, I was around 280 pounds. And I'm going to be grabbing my scale shortly, and I'm going to be showing you what I weigh right now as kind of sort of a right down the middle thing, even though I'm a few months late. Let me just grab out my scale. I'm also wearing the lightest clothes possible so that they don't obstruct my actual weight. There it goes. Oh, that's a little bit lower than when I last weighed myself. So see guys, I'm actually losing a little bit of weight. I don't know how I'm doing it, but I've lost a lot of weight within the last few months. So, yeah, there's your proof.
This video left me with only one question and one answer. And the question is how could Nova lose weight when all he does is eat all day? When all he does is make his food reviews, and that's it. Well, he's just lying. Like, I mean, how often is it that the little Michelin man is always asking for new recommendations? Like, earlier this week, he was asking for new recommendations of coffee from McDonald's, and it's just like, Nova, get a life.
Hey 18 plus fans, if anyone actually orders coffee from Mickey D's, what do you order? Because I want to try my followers' McDonald's coffee orders. So, let me know. I'm genuinely curious, and I am really looking forward to the series.
Nova needs to realize that he needs to get a life. He needs to stop coming onto the internet and baiting because it will never work. Like how also earlier this week, he started whining and crying about the trolls and such and all this negativity being spread around, and he's like, I wish it would all stop. I want to crawl under a rock and disappear. And it's just like, nobody cares, dude. Really, nobody cares. What did this dude expect to happen? Somebody was gonna come sweep him off his feet, put him in a diaper, and give him his binky? No! That's just not gonna happen, Nova. Never will. Something that Nova also thinks will happen is that all of us content creators could get sued. He could sue all of us for using his content and not crediting him. But he doesn't realize we don't care, first off. And second of all, what kind of power does Nova have whatsoever? We already know that he spends all of his money on dumb stuff anyways, if he were to even get a lawyer. Because one of the things that you need to sue someone is not only a good case, but you need a good amount of money to back it up. And Nova, just like all these other cows, doesn't realize that. And Nova also really doesn't realize we just straight up don't care. As I said before, we're all gonna keep using his content, and we're just gonna cut out the tag, or we're just gonna put something over it. He really thinks that a watermark or a tag is just an easy fix from all of the criticism and all of the stuff going his way.
Some of you may know me as the Monster Review Guy. And yeah, Monster released a new flavor. So, I'm gonna go back to my vintage video ways and try out Ultra Wild Passion Monster Energy. Damn, it's really been that long since I've did a Monster review? Damn. But hey. Just cracked it open, let's give it a sniff test. Passion fruit. And the carbonation made my nostrils burn a little bit. Alright, enough talking. Check out Novacord Paracord. Let's try this out. Diboja. That's really good. I just about finished that whole damn thing. It's really good, but not as good as some other flavors I've had, like Pipeline Punch and Mango Loco. I also like that it's not too carbonated, because some things that are too carbonated tend to make my stomach hurt a little bit. So, yeah. Monster, you did a really good job. It's got a great passion fruit flavor and zero sugar too. I'll give that Monster an 8.5 out of 10. I would definitely get it again if I was in the mood for it. NovaOnline Universe, signing off.
I don't know if you guys can tell, but Nova's been doing this thing recently where if he reviews multiple of something, he just labels himself as that guy. Like, I'm the Wingstop review guy. I'm the Monster review guy. What's next? I'm the Dr. Pepper guy. Like, he tries to make staples for himself that nobody else has made for him to try to be somewhat relevant other than his relevancy of him being a predator.
I find the strangest products at my local 7-Eleven. Today, we've got Dr. Pepper beef jerky. If you're a longtime fan, you guys know how much I love Dr. Pepper. And, not too bad on the sodium and sugars. So we're going to try this and compare it to a normal Dr. Pepper. But first, let's remind ourselves what the Dr. Pepper tastes like. Oh, it's so good. So consistent. It's literally the perfect soda. Now let's go ahead and try ourselves the Dr. Pepper beef jerky. If I can get the damn thing open. Sniff test. Ooh, that smells very peppery. Does it taste like Dr. Pepper? Probably not, but let's still try it out. Bone apple teeth. You gotta be kidding me right now. It just tastes like a peppered beef jerky. There is no essence of Dr. Pepper in there. It's good, but it's not Dr. Pepper. I also like jerky that's a little easier to chew. This jerky is tough. This was the most ultimate letdown of all time. I'm going to give the Dr. Pepper beef jerky a 4 out of 10. Very disappointing. NovaOnline Universe, signing off.
So, another thing to add on to him talking about how he's lost weight, he always has to get an extra bit of something with the thing he's reviewing. This review was for the Dr. Pepper beef jerky. I get it, it's Dr. Pepper beef jerky, but you ain't gonna have a Dr. Pepper to review it with a Dr. Pepper beef jerky. I just think that's a bit excessive. And I may be a bit nitpicky here, but him saying that the beef jerky only has a pepper kind of taste to it, it might be because he full on drank an actual Dr. Pepper before trying it? Maybe? I don't know. But yeah, I just thought that was kind of funny. He's like, wow, this taste has been completely ruined for me, when he could have possibly ruined it for himself. I don't know how Dr. Pepper beef jerky tastes, but yeah.
Is the micro meal from Del Taco worth it? Let's find out. So this is $2.99 for a burrito, a handful of french fries, and a donut bite, which is all I can smell in here. It smells like cinnamon sugar, like this whole thing. Let's first start off with the crinkle cut fries. Needs more salt. Now time for the burrito. Let me just say, this is pretty big for $2.99. They give you a decent amount of meat, but not enough cheese for the $2.99. So, next time I'll add a little bit more cheese to it. And finally, the donut bite. easily the best part of the meal. There's not too much cinnamon sugar. It's nice and soft on the inside. And honestly, it's one of the better desserts I've had from a fast food restaurant. Absolutely fire. And do I think it's worth $3? Absolutely. It is like a great light meal. NovaOnline Universe, signing off.
It's really pathetic. He's spending as much money as he can to churn out as much content, but how much money is it really making necessarily? Like, he just spent that $3, and I don't know. I just feel like it was a complete waste, but it is the only way he can make his content. It's the only way, you know? Ain't nothing more entertaining than having us watch him eat a $3 meal that we can go to Taco Bell and just get ourselves. He's acting like this $3 meal is something like the Grinch meal, which in my opinion really doesn't add nothing either. And it's not like the Krabby Patty meal or the SpongeBob meal from Burger King, so it really adds nothing new necessarily. It's just a burrito, fries, and a donut hole or a roll, something like that. Forgot what it was. Nova really seems like he's just buying a bunch of cheap food to make as many food reviews as he can, because that's the only thing that really gets him views and stuff, is the food reviews. And the only reason why they get so many views is because they're just so bad. And everybody just has more content to clown on. I mean, we had the shower videos, but they would disintegrate him almost every time he would go into the shower. He gets scared. It's like holy water touching a demon.
The two kings of budget drinks, Arizona and Peace Tea. If you know me well, and I've been a long time fan, you guys know, guys, girls, and everyone in between know that I have been on the Arizona train pretty much my whole life. I've been a Hufflepuff to Arizona. Now, we're gonna cross that bridge, and I am gonna be trying Peace Tea for the first time. Mouse, why did you get in the camera? That's staying in the fucking... This is fucking funny.
I don't think I'm gonna keep watching that video anymore. I just wanted to bring up how he just starts to overreact and stuff because of the dog popping up, just so he has a little bit of extra content for this video. I don't know if watch time affects anything, like your algorithm or anything like it does YouTube, but I don't know. It just seems like he's just trying to pan out the video here, just being like, alright, gotta end this video, and does the cut. And I may have said it before, but I'll say it again here. Nova has a crazy reaction to a lot of the things that go down in his videos. Like, the video I showed you guys earlier on, I think it was the first one of him trying out the drink from Circle K, and he just started going absolutely bonkers about how great it was and started using 6.7 as its rating. It's just, he does stuff like that. And it's like, Nova, we know that drink wasn't that good to where your mind blew up like Ratatouille. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please make sure to like the video and subscribe if you haven't already. And make sure to comment how you feel about all this stuff going on with Nova. Like, really? He thinks that he's gonna be able to sue us just because we make content on him? It's complete insanity. And every Monday at 6 p.m. Pacific time, me and the homies are always live talking about the cows, and we really hope to see y'all there. And as always, love y'all.